sports. It's in the game.
I thought I was wearing all white, bruh. That's what I thought I was wearing. I'll do all black, bruh. God damn.
Right at the convergence of the Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Baltimore
I can
Ravens.
do this.
Fall is in the air and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in Week 4. To return, it's Cam Sutton. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, hell no.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And an alley to run. And they're going to get this one all the first. But Charles, Le'Veon Bell, 26 going on 27, and the shelf life for these NFL running backs seems to be getting shorter and shorter. How long can he go at this torrid pace?
Usually we say 30 is kind of the line of demarcation for a running back. But Le'Veon Bell played all 16 games in 2017, takes great care of himself off the field. I think he's got a chance to break through that 30-year-old mark. And in a
okay, I'm in game chat. Damn, I just told this nigga to join my party, but I'm in game chat. I gotta do it for the stream. Okay, let's see what we got here.
On second down, here's Locke. Flush to his right. And he'll get it
you got
into
Andrew
territory just across midfield at the 49.
Yeah, you did make that trade.
There on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. Throwing on third down, Locke. And Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion. From the gun, here's Locke. This is Bell on the dump off. And he'll go out of bounds down inside the 15-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, it was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Play action. It's Locke. Rolling to his right. And he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
And while he did a good job of sliding around in the pocket, there was nowhere to go with the football, so he had to take off and try and run. He just got back to the line of scrimmage, no gain.
Here comes the 7th.
Bro, it's a long drive, bro. Give me the ball.
They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Locke. Forced out to his left. Goes underneath for Bell. Call it a 1-yard gain.
You would have scored a touchdown if you did
That's going to make it 4th down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him.
You probably would score a touchdown if you press square to catch instead of X.
But they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. So our initial drive of the night ends in 3 points. Maybe not exactly what this home crowd wanted, but they'll take the early lead.
They will take it. You're exactly right. Everybody wants a touchdown. But in this case, good opening drive, put points on the board. And a lot of coaches do believe the first team to score in the game,
let's see what your defense is talking about. Cover 3 ass nigga.
Here's a carry now for Keith Marshall. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
While we know that the identity of this offense is to throw the ball, they've got to run it every so often, if for no other reason than to tamp down the pass rush. They can't let them just tee off and get to their quarterback.
They stay on the ground. This is Marshall again. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
Oh, shit.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
What?
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense.
Oh, Lord
you
Jesus.
watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Shit. Thank you.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Now Brown, a beautiful fake. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 39. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
The clock running here, under a minute to go now in the first quarter of a 3-0 game. On 2nd down, it's Bell. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Luck. He'll buy some time right. On the run, he'll let this go deeper. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Now they'll run it on the toss. And some space here. He finds an opening past the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
Now a play fake here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. This Pittsburgh defense always keeping the offensive line on their toes, or I guess on their heels and back.
They are certainly about pressure, aren't they? Had 56 sacks as a unit in 2017, which led the NFL. They certainly live up to their nickname, which is Blitzburg.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. To throw on 2nd down is Locke. Now a hit, and Locke lost the football. It's out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And they've got it very deep in enemy territory. It's inside the 5 at the 3-yard line, 1st and goal. He let one slip away last week as well, so now 2 fumbles lost in as many weeks.
Well, we were out at practice, and we watched him work. And what did his quarterback coach talk about all week?
Being a 2-hand monster.
And we looked at each other. 2-hand. Oh, I get it. 2-hand monster. Both hands on the...
And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Von Miller able to drop him for a loss of a couple. Now Jackson on 2nd down. And 6 points for the Baltimore Ravens. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Steelers. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. T.J. Green with a pick, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Bud Dupree in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 6.
Bro, I just realized I wasn't talking. Yeah, I got TJ Green, bro.
On 2nd down, Jackson. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down. Then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back. But it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Here's Luck now on second down. And Luck will be intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now...
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie Terrell Edmonds. Well, look at that, Chuck. A rookie picked the rookie on that play.
How about that? Is that rookie-on-rookie crime? But you know what happens, too. If you're a rookie defender, you tend to adjust to the game a little bit quicker than if you're a quarterback. Too many things still going through his mind. And on that play, the rookie defender won the battle.
After the interception, it's Luck. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
2nd and 10, Luck again. Man open right side, it's Rodgers. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first. Remain here in the first half. Back to Heinz Field after this. On first down, Luck. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again is Luck. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Now Luck. Eluding the pressure right. And that one drops incomplete.
Kenny Clark, boy. Kenny Clark was on your ass. I mean, not Kenny Clark, Frank Clark.
Well, they've had a pretty frustrating
they got
first
84
half
speed.
And then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys.
All right, let's see what we got here.
They're enjoying things right now because they made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
Oh, and now he pulls him over. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Ravens.
Are you going to let me score, bro?
Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, when someone other than the quarterback is throwing the football, it's either beautiful or a disaster, and here it was the latter.
Nowhere in between, right? I mean, you're exactly right. It takes some fortitude to call that type of a play, but when it doesn't work, oh boy, you wish you hadn't.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but there must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for our cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, Locke. Now a hit, and Locke lost the football. It's out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, two hands. Get two hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball. I think Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
Yeah, he can take on blocks because he's a built one.
Wow,
bro.
bro.
Steelers take him down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. They go play action with Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here's Sam Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Luck on first down. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Ravens now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. They were looking for Marshall that time, and it's 3rd and 5. Well, pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. He finds Malcolm Mitchell here. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. A good pickup there at 22. Jackson on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
No, check, Patriot.
Jackson will throw again. Touchdown, Ravens. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
My linemen are going
Tucker
down.
able to connect on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Yeah, bro, that shit was fucked up. That would piss me off.
Sutton now to return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy.
It be sounding like niggas' legs breaking, bro.
Time for the Steelers offense now. Possession of half number 2.
What's up? Hell yeah, bro. You can hit a nigga, his spine explode and shit. That shit was crazy, bro.
Some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. On second down, here's Locke. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
Credit the secondary and credit the defensive game plan. They've been in his hip pocket all game long. They understood coming in that he was a big-time receiver.
Throwing on third down, Locke. And the Raven pressure too much.
Frank Clark, my nigga.
In there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Here's Jordan Berry now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first.
What, nigga? Oh, my God, bro. Okay, cool.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Well, that's the big drawback.
A blind man can see that play was not it, bro. That shit was not. That shit wasn't going nowhere, bro. I was like, fuck, I need to just fall down.
Play action. Now Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deeper. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 45 yards.
Well, there's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Von Miller in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. This is Marshall. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Throwing on third and long. Jackson.
Wow, bro.
Time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 25. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Yet another interception. interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard. And
that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 19. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. And even 50 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Off of play action, Luck sliding out of the pocket. And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. He was looking for Eli Rogers that time, and it's 3rd and short.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively. Buying time to his left. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal?
Oh, hell no, nigga. Oh, no, you tried that shit. I did not think that was the last play I thought you were going to run, bro. Real shit.
I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play. And he can't find anywhere to go.
3 sacks for Kenny Clark. Broken ribs?
He's the one to get it.
Oh, my God, bro.
For him on the year.
Oh, shit.
They need to reverse
that nigga gone, bro.
The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now Luck on 3rd and goal. Man open left side is Brown.
Oh, no.
And they are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and down sticks. Don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
And Boswell's kick is good. And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flip it over to the other side. The offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. And he's brought down after a good gain. A gain of 32 that time.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive play.
And he's going to lose yardage here. As they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter play. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Ravens in control of the football. They've also got the lead as we get set for the 4th. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
All right, now, look at 56.
They go play action now. Jackson, and he's going to go down again.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Javon Hargrave in there again as this offensive line is in tatters. 3 sacks in 3 plays. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here.
That's one thing I'm really good at in Madden that I don't deserve to really. Ain't nobody gonna brag about being a good punter, bro. But I'm really good at that shit.
Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point kicker. Exactly. You put it through the post. That's gonna help him in contract time.
Wow, bro.
You're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
Luck now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
C.J. Mosley, my nigga.
He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. You gave the stat early on that he's one of just 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards last year, and then you said they needed to bottle him up for under 100 yards. He's way under 100 yards.
Bottom line, he's had virtually no success whatsoever.
And because of that, among a couple other reasons, they're down on the scoreboard. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Wow, man.
TJ Green
what? That nigga TJ Green, bro. Yo, he zoomed over that bitch, bro. Jesus Christ. I didn't think I thought you caught the ball, bro.
Leopard! Gone! Detroit!
After the interception, here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because it might not be enough space.
Trying to hit stick my nigga, bro. I see you. You try to kill my nigga, bro. You're not touching him, bro.
Of winning the game. Go for it. Get the 1st down. Close it out.
They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And some room to roam now. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him, so I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
Mark Andrews.
But it's incomplete.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the 2nd half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Here's Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I can express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead...
And he will score! Touchdown, Baltimore! Lamar Jackson, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them. And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool him.
He acting like Julio.
Big play now with a sense of urgency. No doubt. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. And the Steelers on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap for Locke. Flush to his right.
Oh, no.
He may try and run for this.
Oh, you dirty motherfucker, bro. Oh, my God, bro. He took off.
He can be dangerous when he tucks it and runs. He's able to pick up the first down. Now a first down throw. Locke eluding the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it. One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Luck now to throw. Throw left side taken in by Washington. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On first down, Locke escaping the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz. And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually, a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. To throw on second down is Locke. That one complete to the former Seminole, Auden Tate. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
All right, you finna throw me a pick.
Time for a break.
It's about that time.
We'll come back and see this one out after this.
I feel it, bro. I feel the pick coming. You about to fuck up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Here's Luck now on second down. Brandon, we're into the second half, and this offense has not scored a lot of points, and that was another example of why. I think it's time to open things up and start really trying to move the ball. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third. And the Steelers on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, Locke. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there. Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Well, certainly not how they drew it up. A 4th down gamble turns into a 4th down scramble, but all is well. First down. From the gun, here's Locke.
Lurked him.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Good game.
That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position. And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands. Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's going to
damn, your fans are assholes, bro.
That one good for 13. And
these niggas are not fucking with you right now.
And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
It takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone. Sometimes you're throwing it between the zone. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find
you embarrass me, bro.
We call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
Bro, you got me throwing 4 picks with Lamar, bro.
Leopard. Now let's go. 3-19.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Ravens on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 14.